It's all very friendly. It's all very nice, and there's no issue per se, but it's just getting used to a culture that is faster in many ways. It's a different way of working a little bit. Teams are bigger, you have more resources, so learning all of that takes time. And London is a big city, but London then again felt more of you feel in smaller regions of the city. Here you feel, especially myself moving outside of the city, living in suburbs, it becomes a big difference. So those are differences. But to be honest, I wouldn't say it's such a day and night that you think you're a culture shock or a city shock. It's just, there are just different ways how people work and act versus the two.
Well, of course, there are big differences. I have studied in the United States when I was young, so I'm not totally new to the country. But one of the big things has been administration. For example, in Sweden, it's very simple to make your tax declaration. You will receive a statement and you can text with an SMS, yes or no, and that's done, and you're done. Here in the US, you almost need like a consultant to do your tax declaration. So there are a lot of forms to fill out, and I've spent, I think, maybe 300 hours to do all this kind of administration to get here. I was not really prepared for it to be that kind of deep. But I guess, that you need to be prepared for that coming into a country.
Having had two experiences abroad, one in Mexico for a couple of years and the other one in Europe for 3 years, the biggest challenge is trying to really understand that you're going into a new environment and adjusting to that new environment. Not expecting the people to adjust to you, not expecting your client's business to adjust to you, but to be open-minded and embrace the opportunities and the challenges for what they are. The sooner you are able to adapt, the more quickly you can get deeply into that assignment and contribute both to the company, to your client, but then also really get back out of it, which is the greatest reward, the feeling that you've adapted, that people are embracing you. So it's a humility to embrace that, the fact that you're going in a new culture, you're there to suck it up, and it'll come back in spades for you. So that would be the biggest challenge. I think the most exciting and rewarding part of was the deep sense of commitment you had in terms of the new experience, whether it's personal, professional, new clients, different cultures. But for me, it was the camaraderie of the people that I worked with in the different environments, the give and take in terms of the learning which I received, and then and part of that was also able to impart. The clients, in terms of making the connections there, understanding their business, and then ultimately to bring that back into any situation, whether it's going to another country or coming back to your home country. Forever you'll be changed, both personally and professionally. Would not do it. I would do it again if I could.